Donald Trump has assigned a new role to a New York prosecutor, John Sarcone III, after federal judges declined to make his appointment as interim U.S. Attorney for New York's Northern District permanent. Instead of being removed, the Department of Justice has designated him as Special Attorney to the Attorney General, granting him the same powers without a time limit. This move reflects Trump's unconventional approach to bypassing traditional oversight mechanisms. Unlike his first term, when all 85 U.S. attorney nominees were confirmed by the Senate, his second administration has formally nominated only about a quarter of that number, relying on interim appointments that circumvent Senate confirmation. Carl Tobias, a law professor at the University of Richmond, commented on the situation, explaining that the Justice Department is using a federal law called 28 U.S. Code Section 515 to justify this decision. However, Tobias believes this might be an overreach. The law allows for special attorneys to handle specific cases, but it may not have been intended for someone to serve simultaneously as acting U.S. attorney and first assistant. The historical practice has been to nominate individuals to be U.S. attorneys during the appointing president's term, subject to confirmation by the Senate, Tobias noted. Sarcone's retention comes despite several issues that have raised doubts about his credibility and qualifications. The Albany Times-Union reported that an address he listed as his legal residence in a police affidavit was actually a boarded-up building. When questioned, Sarcone provided inconsistent explanations about apartment renovations delayed by tariffs on Chinese windows, admitting he had been staying in hotels since his March appointment. Federal law requires U.S. attorneys to reside within their district, making the residency question legally significant. One significant incident involved Sarcone appearing on Fox News, claiming that an undocumented immigrant attempted to attack him with a knife outside an Albany hotel. However, surveillance footage revealed that the two men never got closer than 20 feet, contradicting Sarcone's narrative of being chased with a knife by a maniac speaking in a foreign language. Initially, based on Sarcone's account, prosecutors charged Saul Morales Garcia with attempted murder. After reviewing the video evidence, they dropped those charges. The man later pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of menacing. When asked about listing a false address in legal documents, Sarcone dismissed concerns by saying, "Have you been chased with a knife and threatened? Are you saying I lied? Give me a break." The Department of Justice did not respond to requests for comment.